Here's one of the biggest secrets of the Bible revealed. Nobody actually has this book figured out. Seriously, that's the secret. Nobody has it figured out. So we can't give you tips on how it can make sense 100% of the time. And honestly, that's not really the goal. The goal of reading the Bible is to love the mystery, not to solve it. But with that being said, there are a lot of really great tips for how to actually read the Bible. Here's one idea that you can try out. The Ray method. When you read the Bible, it reveals who God is and why he made us. So one way that you could think about it is like a flashlight or a lamp, because it lights our way, like a ray of light. Get it? So here's the Ray method. R stands for read it. Read large passages. Read them out loud, read them by yourself, read them with others, and try reading them in different translations, especially if you have a hard time understanding it at first. Just spend some time, dedicated time, reading it, and when you do, you can really start to understand it and dive in. So then A stands for ask. Ask God to reveal something new to you. Ask him for wisdom on the parts that don't really make sense to you. Ask why people thought it was important to write this part down. Ask every context question you can possibly think of. Who wrote this? Who's the audience? How does this part of the Bible point me toward Jesus? Ask every question you can possibly think of. Find some of the answers, but don't be afraid of the mystery, because again, you're probably not going to figure out every question you have. And again, that's not really the point. But when you ask, you can start learning and growing. So then Y stands for yak about it. That means talk about what God is revealing in your life with other people. And you can talk about this with anybody, but especially talk about it with friends who maybe have different backgrounds or perspectives than you do. Share what you're looking for, what you're learning, what surprised you, what questions you have. When we talk about what we're learning with other people, we'll find out so much more because God speaks to all of us in different ways. So the Ray method: read it, ask, and yak. And here's a little bonus tip. You can use a journal to keep track of what you're learning. That way you don't constantly have to remember things, but you can look back on what he showed you in different points of your life. So why do we do all of this? Well, the Bible and the Holy Spirit connect you to God. So use the Ray method to reveal what he's doing in your life.